Some men wear a badge. Others become the reason a town sleeps safely at night. This is the story of a sheriff who never backed down. Pine Valley Records proudly presents Sheriff Collins Never Blinked, performed by Lawson Ridge.
At the edge of town, where the blacktop ends, stands where the brick station the time couldn't bend. An old flag dancing in the morning breeze, and a porch swing whispering through the maple trees. He'd unlocked the door before daylight broke, coffee in one hand, the radio spoke. Every badge gets polished, every boot gets worn, but Sheriff Collins lived the oath he'd sworn. He knew every farmer by the calluses on their hands, every widow praying over forgotten plans. He remembered birthdays, old war scars, which kids loved baseball and who dreamed of the stars. He never asked people where they'd been, he cared a whole lot more where they could begin. Some men chase headlines, some chase fame. He simply answered whenever they called his name. Sheriff Collins never blinked when the hard times came, never sold his honor, never traded his name. He stood like an oak through the wind and rain, keeping peace alive down every country lane. Some called him stubborn, others called him brave. He carried every burden nobody else could save. When darkness rolled across those fields at night, Sheriff Collins never blinked, he stood for what was right. One winter evening, the river left its banks, neighbors filled with fear, prayers filling the air. He pulled an old man from a flooded truck, said, "Come on, friend, don't leave it up to luck." Another night, a frightened little boy waited on the porch, clutching a broken toy. His daddy's anger echoed through the walls. Sheriff Collins answered that desperate call. He carried children wrapped inside his coat, held broken families together with hope. Some victors never made the evening news. They're measured by the lives you never lose. The hardest battles never make a sound. They're fought where quiet courage can be found. Sheriff Collins never blinked through the tears and pain, walking straight into another family's reign. He gave away the sleep most folks hold dear, just so someone else could live without fear. He missed birthdays, Christmas lights, summer days, paid for that badge in 1,000 silent ways. Till every sunrise found him standing tall. Sheriff Collins never blinked, he answered every call. Years rolled by like old freight trains, bringing different faces, but the very same pains. Young deputies watched the way he led, listening more to actions than words he said. Respect ain't something stitched onto your chest, it's earned by giving people your very best. Do what's right when nobody's around, that's how a good name gets handed down. Gray found his hair, lines marked his face, but nothing ever slowed his steady pace. Even the ones he'd once put behind bars would nod their heads when they passed his car. Now the bad feels heavier than it once did, not from gave this town all he had. If courage has a face, it rarely shouts. Sometimes it just quietly shows up. Sheriff Collins never blinked to 40 faithful years, standing firm through heartbreak, doubt, and tears. He wasn't remembered because he never fell. He was remembered because he stood so well. Today the badge comes off, but the story remains, written in the people whose lives he changed. Children wave as church bells softly ring. Old friends smile as the whole town sings. Some men leave footprints that fade with time. Sheriff Collins left a legacy no storm could unwind. Sheriff Collins never blinked, and because he stood, a little town learned the meaning of good. The station door closes one last time. The evening sun settles over Main Street. The flag still flies. The roads are still safe. And somewhere down that quiet highway, a man who never asked to be a hero finally drives home. Because